Yo, what is up guys, JG Rally here. It has been an amazing year for gaming and it's just going to keep getting better. And I just wanted to take a look back and just rank the games we've had come out so far. And yeah, this is going to be my top 5 games of 2023 so far. Let's get to it. And in no particular order, number 5, Final Fantasy 16. Now, I have been a huge Final Fantasy kid ever since Final Fantasy 12. That's the first Final Fantasy game I ever played on the PlayStation 2. And wow, I have a lot of fond memories. And I've played pretty much every single Final Fantasy game. And yeah, I absolutely love this series. So obviously when Final Fantasy 16 was announced, I was super excited. And I know a lot of old school Final Fantasy veterans were very skeptical and because, they want the turn-based system back. But this gameplay in Final Fantasy 16 is amazing. Inspired by something like Kingdom Hearts and Devil May Cry 5. And the gameplay is phenomenal. I think it's really good. It's really hype. It's super fun. And the story is magnificent. And this is by far the best voice acting that we've ever had in the series. So the boss fights are amazing. They remind me of like Yakuza boss fights. They are ridiculous. They're crazy. They're so anime inspired. And I absolutely love this game. The only complaints I think I'd probably have is I think the side quests, they're a bit of a mixed bag. And the game I think it's a bit too easy, especially for people who are looking for a challenge. There's really no hard difficulty, which I kind of wish they would have added. I know they have New Game Plus, but still, I think the game is a bit too easy. I think I've only died like 5 times throughout my whole runtime, so yeah. But other than that, Final Fantasy 16, it's a good game. I definitely recommend picking it up. And in the number 4 spot, we have Diablo 4. I think they got the gameplay loop right. I've been playing as a necromancer lately. I've been summoning a ton of skeletons and a lot of minions to help me out, and it's really fun. I really enjoy it. Now, my only gripe with the game is the microtransactions. If they start charging for pay-to-win stuff, then it's going to be a problem. But so far, I like the art of the game. I love the gameplay. I think it's very addicting. It's very fun. I actually really like the villain too. I think Lilith is a very good antagonist. I play it casually. I've been playing a lot with, my family, and yeah, it's a pretty dark game actually, and a lot of creepy scenes in the game. I think this is the darkest Diablo game. I haven't played the first game. I've played 2, 3, and 4, but the imagery in this game is absolutely insane. There's a lot of blood, there's a lot of guts. I absolutely love it. The look of this game is creepy. It's disgusting, and it's what a Diablo game needs to be. And at the number 3 spot, we have Resident Evil 4. Now, Resident Evil 4, the OG, is probably one of my favorite games of all time. And it's my favorite Resident Evil game. And this, I think it blew it out of the water. I think the story is much better. The characters actually have arcs. The guns have a really nice impact. I think Ashley actually has a character arc. It's really nice. I love the movement. The gameplay feels so smooth. It feels fluid. A lot of the sections in the game are really fun. And oh my god, it is very difficult. I think the only thing I would have to say is that, oh my god, this game is unforgiving. I played this on the hardest difficulty, and man, it was brutal. But Resident Evil 4, it blends action and horror perfectly. It is the perfect action. It's a perfect horror game. Yeah, definitely pick this up. This is by far my favorite Resident Evil game. I absolutely love Leon S. Kennedy. He is literally me. I love this game. Yes, definitely pick it up. Resident Evil 4 is a must play. And coming up at the number 2 spot, we have Hogwarts Legacy. Now, this game is the perfect game for a Harry Potter fan. It's got a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of callbacks. It has that Harry Potter charm that has just been missing in a lot of the Harry Potter games. It is just magical. It's just got a lot of charm. Like, there's really not much you can ask for. The only critiques I think I have with the game is the farther you go out in the world, you start to see the flaws a bit. I think they could have make the world just a bit smaller, and some of the enemies do appear a lot. You're going to be fighting the same enemies throughout the game, so wish there was a little bit more enemy variation. But other than that, the Hogwarts castle looks amazing, and the side quests are amazing. I actually think the side quests are better than the main story. I think Sebastian is probably my favorite character in the game. I think his story was really interesting. I actually felt and actually really I actually really cared about his character. Well, I actually really enjoyed the crafting and the animal system. I kind of wish that it was a bit easier to obtain these structures so I can, decorate my house and, my little pets and stuff like that. And there's also a little bit of RPG elements, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, Hogwarts Legacy is a great game. And the number one spot, which is probably my number one game of the year so far, is Tears of the Kingdom. Does everything that Breath of the Wild does, but just better. And just the freedom. There's so much more freedom. There's so much more things to do. And the side quests, they actually have some weight around them. I think the only complaint I guess I have is I think the first story in Breath of the Wild was a bit more emotional. But even that, the ending to Tears of the Kingdom is way better. It's an actual boss fight, And in the first game, Ganondorf, he was lame, bro. He took like 3 hits and he died. And this one, he was actually very hard. I think this is a really good boss fight. And there's just so many unique ways to play the game. I love doing the shrines, and I always felt that I was never limited. There's always a way to do certain things. And there was just so much freedom in this game, and I absolutely loved it. The art style, the skies, the depths, and even like the little caves hidden throughout Hyrule. Yeah, this is a must-buy. This is definitely probably my game of the year. I have to see, the other games, but oh my god, I had such a blast playing this. It took me 150 hours to run through the story, and wow, I had a blast. I had a blast with this game. It was super fun. So yeah, those are probably my top 5 games of 2023. Let me know, what are your favorite games that you've been playing right now? What games should I cover next? So far, what games are you looking forward to? What is your game of the year? Subscribe, it always helps the channel. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. See ya.